Good morning, sir. My name is Himada. Today I am going to talk about carbon footprint, energy consumption, and sustainability. Uh, the things which I have covered in this PPT are carbon footprint and about energy consumption, sustainability, and the overall relation between carbon footprint, sustainability, and energy consumption. So first, what is a carbon footprint? Actually, carbon footprint refers to the total amount of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, emitted directly or indirectly by an individual, organization, event, or as a product as a result of their activities. The main causes of footprint is burning of fossil fuels, transportation, industrial processes, and mainly the things which actually emit carbon dioxide as their product. So, carbon dioxide causes the carbon footprint. So, the causes of carbon footprint are factors contributing to carbon footprint. The first thing is transportation. The transportation which we use, like driving cars, flying, individual bikes, etc. And energy usage. Basically, we use energy in everything which we are doing right now, in kitchen appliances, uh, in everywhere. Like vehicles also are now using EV vehicles, etc. And now food production, meat, consumption of food transportation, etc. And another cause of carbon footprint is manufacturing and production. Production of goods, including raw material extraction, will also come under the causes of carbon footprint. Now, as you see the picture here, the main percentage is 20 percentage of industry, which causes carbon footprint is 20% industry, 10% road transportation, 9.6% other energy, electricity and heat is 18%, land usage and change and forestry is 9%, another waste is 1.4%, petroleum refining takes 2.6%, non-road transport takes 4%, and fuel production takes 4% approximately.
You
And the
changing the
buildings
slides.
which you are doing right now. Sir?
First slide is only first slide is showing there. But changing slides or not?
Sir, 1 second.
Now it is.
So, what I was explaining is this is the picture which is showing the causes of carbon footprint due to various industries, road transportations, another energies, electricity and heat, land usage, petroleum refining, transportation, and fuel production. So next, moving on to how to reduce carbon footprint. This is the major issue which we have to deal with in coming days. Basically, they are the small things which we have to do in order to reduce the carbon footprint of an individual. Um, First thing is turning off lights, use public transport. We are basically now these generation, it is like everybody is using an individual bike, or everybody needs a separate bike for themselves. Instead, we can switch to public transport and eating plant based. We should cut the meat, and we should use the local food. We should recycle the things. And fifth thing is use reusable bags and conserve water, use energy efficient bulbs, walk or bike, take a bike. Second thing is reduce food waste and use eco-friendly products. Here it is a picture which we have to maintain these things in order to reduce carbon footprint. Installing of solar panels, shop second-hand things, replace halogen lights, use train, tram, bus, bike, or walk, and reduce food waste, buy local food, choose reusable ditch single use, install drought proofing. And the next thing is energy consumption. Energy consumption refers to the amount of energy used by a person, organization, or a device to perform specific task or a set of tasks. Basically, energy consumption is the amount of energy which we consume in daily life, or through an industry, or through a big public sector. Here there is a division of the power which we use, energy which we use, and here is the pie chart which I have made. 33% is consumed by oil, 27% is by coal, 24% is by gas, and 4% is by nuclear, and 7% is by hydropower, 2% is wind, 1% solar, 1% biofuel, and 1% is another renewables. So there are mainly three types of energy consumptions: electrical energy consumption, thermal energy consumption, and mechanical energy consumption. In electrical energy consumption, it includes like lighting, heating and cooling systems, computers, and electronics. The thermal energy consumption takes as space heating, water heating, cooling systems, and industrial processes. Mechanical energy consumption, it is like with vehicles, aeroplanes, cars, trucks, industrial machinery, pumps and compressors, etc. And also conveyor belts, which we use in the industries, and also for the airports, for luggage scanning, everything. So, here are the factors affecting energy consumption. First thing is population growth. As we all know, population is increasing. So, the person which is using the electricity, the persons which we are using electricity are increasing. So, there will be a lot of energy consumption. Second is economic growth. As the economy is increasing, we need more power industries, we need more transportation, we need more homes, so it leads to higher energy consumption. Next is technological advancements. Due to the advancement in technologies nowadays, it demands a lot of energy, a lot of increase in energy, and also there is a widespread adoption of air conditioning has increased. So nowadays there is a more use of energy which is taking place, and also climate and weather. Extreme temperatures and weather events can impact energy consumption. For example, hot summers can increase energy demand for cooling. Like we are using ACs nowadays in our rooms, but if it is like a big sector or a big office, which now we are using like a centralized AC system, which takes more power than in a room. So this is also a factor. Now, human behavior nowadays everyone doesn't want to take the fresh air or doesn't want to do it normally. Everyone wants the energy to use and to be done, like mixies or any other thing, rice cookers, ACs, and lights also. When they are not in their homes also, nowadays the lights are being on in a home, so which we can ditch, and now these will lead to energy consumptions. Next, reduction of energy consumption. How to reduce energy consumption is the motto here. So, energy efficiency is the efficient way of using energy. For example, using LED bulbs, energy efficient refrigerators, insulations, and double glazed windows. Next, using of renewable energy sources. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydroelectric power will reduce the energy consumption. We can also install solar panels in the top of our homes so that we could use solar energy meanwhile. And wind turbines can be used. Hydroelectric power plants also can be installed to reduce the normal energy consumption. Behavioral changes, as I said in the last slide, uh, turning off lights, electronics, etc., and turning off lights when leaving a room. This is the main thing which we have to do to reduce energy consumption as a person, as in an individual. We can do this very easily. So next, the energy conservation. Besides the reduction, we can also conserve the energy for the future use, like reducing the energy demand through insulation, weatherization, and smart grid technologies. This is the main smart grid technology which is now used in present days. And for this, we can insulate home. We can just do it in insulating homes and buildings, weatherizing homes and buildings, and implementing smart grid technologies. Next, we are going to move on to sustainability. As we all know, sustainability refers to the ability to maintain or support a process, system, or an activity without depending upon natural resources, with not depleting the natural resources, and we could just put them to future use. We can just save them for future use also. So this doesn't cause harm to the environment. So this way is known as sustainability. There are three pillars of sustainability. First is environmental sustainability, second is economic sustainability, and third is social sustainability. In environmental sustainability, conserving natural resources, reducing pollution, and protecting ecosystems will be there. And in economic sustainability, ensuring economic growth and development while minimizing the waste and environment degradation. And social sustainability, this is the most important thing, promoting social justice, human rights, and community well being. Thinking about everyone is really very important when it comes to sustainability. And these are the principles of sustainability. First thing is intergenerational equity, meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. And second is intragenerational equity, ensuring that needs of all people within the current generation are met regardless of their social, economic, or geographical circumstances. Next, precautionary principle, taking proactive measures to prevent environmental harm or if the science is not yet definitive. Next is polluter pays principle. This principle is very popular these days, like for the industries which is releasing all the toxic things into the rivers are now the main cause of paying the money because they are the only one polluting the rivers. So this thing is holding those responsible for environmental damage accountable for the cost of remediation and restoration. Next, we come into the Sustainable Development Goals, which is set by United Nations in 2015. So that this agenda they wanted to accommodate till 2030. So they took 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which of them are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnership of the goals. So these were all the sustainable development goals which they wanted to make till 2030, and they wanted to get this agenda till 2030. It was taken in 2015 by the government and the whole world also. Now, so now we have seen the carbon footprint, energy consumption, and sustainability. So I will like to just say the relationship between carbon footprint, energy consumption, and sustainability. The first thing is energy consumption leads to carbon footprint. This is the obvious thing because energy consumption is like taking more of the included energy, which is directly the only cause for producing CO2. So this energy consumption leads to carbon footprint. The major of the energy resources used globally are fossil fuels, which release GHGs when burned, contributing to carbon footprint. Next is carbon footprint impacts sustainability. Obviously, carbon footprint is the thing which releases CO2. So basically, sustainability is not attained when CO2 is released. It released into the environment, so which is polluting, which is opposite to the sustainability. So higher carbon emissions contribute to climate change, air pollution, weather change, and other environmental problems, which can definitely compromise sustainability. And the third thing which I want to say is sustainability requires reducing carbon footprint and energy consumption. Sustainability talks about reducing the pollution. Sustainability talks about preserving the energy for the future generations. So it is completely against sustainability when the carbon footprint and energy consumption are increased. So sustainability requires reducing of carbon footprint and energy consumption. So to achieve sustainability, it is essential to reduce carbon footprint and energy consumption by transitioning to renewable energy resources, increasing efficiency, energy efficiency, and adapting sustainable practices. So these practices, if we do, we can attain sustainability by reducing carbon footprint and energy. Nowadays, carbon footprint is the most thing which is affecting the climate. So if we reduce the carbon footprint and if we use renewable energy resources, then we could attain sustainability. Thank you.